fuck? What's up, man?
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
PA.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm living in PA right now. I'm from New York, but I live in PA. New York, New Jersey, PA. The stupid ass quarantine shit. Yeah, I just got laid off for a week. Yeah, I know people complaining. I'm like,
for Dalvin Cook. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met with drop behind the line.
That thing is like 4 months, right?
A yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Yeah, I hear that.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And that'll be incomplete.
That was a pass interference?
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
61, matchbox lights.
A first down throw for Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
You heard about the Giants cornerback?
That complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold.
Yeah, I was like, this can't be real.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line.
Yeah.
I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Breaker.
You know better than I.
Baker Dunbar, I think.
Take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
They were drunk.
Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. They're going to run it with Abdullah. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Cousins on 1st down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Dayon Buchanan charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
That's the nigga we're talking about right now.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Nigga trying to get that bail money. He trying to get that bail money.
They go play action. Cousins. And he's going to go down again. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. And the catch made by Johnson. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. 4th down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Play action now. Cousins. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Marcus Golden picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I'll be coughing in a little bit. Yep. Got a nail and I got dabs too, so I'm doing both.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. On the ground, it's Cook. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man here is Conklin.
Nice.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Cousins.
And
Rudolph
stole
has
that.
got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown.
I almost stole that.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
I like to beat up on the kicker.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I ain't hit him this time, but I will next time.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Hey, you had a 7-minute drive.
Nearly
Shit.
broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage at 37 on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jones.
Oh, what the
and
fuck?
that is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he
Yeah, I
sends
play
it
right.
away.
You play me right, I play right. You go for a 4th down.
Yeah, that is much too
I'll go
long.
for it on
That's
4th
into
down.
the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, if you like 4th and 2 or 3, you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Try to win shit. But what I don't like is when you go play somebody that try to do an onside kick in the first
Here are the
quarter.
Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage.
I don't
and
like
the
that
touchdown
shit.
on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Pretty close to give up a field goal.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down.
Gun.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Check, 47. Black.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing. This is caught inside the 15.
Let him catch it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow. We're going.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, what the
Just
fuck?
6 seconds left on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Kill. Hey, turn it out. Quaker Omaha.
Cousins again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's 3rd down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Bailey able to knock it through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
A first down carry for Barkley, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Saquon Barkley denied on fourth down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Good shit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm not. Got me 10-0, man.
To throw, Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. On second down now, it's Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Pulled in at the 24.
Oh!
11 yards that time on the return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On first down, Jones. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. That'll bring up second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Get off the field. Hey, exit.
Here's Jones. Throwing again.
Yeah, I tried to throw it.
Escape, and he goes down. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, yeah, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set 60 Pittsburgh. Let him know, let him know. Hey, Haywood.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long.
What the fuck? He caught that.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
think so,
the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
You don't want it. Hey, Echo.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Mike 29. Gun. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 29 is the Mike.
Cousins now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And this is Cook with the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 13 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside.
Yeah, it is.
Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
You got to think, I'm going to score, though. So.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. Buying time to his left. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Now Jones operating from the gun. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And boy, he is very close to a first down.
What? Give me that?
They're spotting that football. He's going to be a foot or so short. The critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
That's all that did.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards and a Giant first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Throwing on second down. Jones on the catch. This is Russell Shepard. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Jones now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy most likely to bring him down. That was a nice game.
10 yards, good for a Giant first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Good game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.